Good morning, happy Monday, welcome in. Today we are going to be live trading some cryptocurrency. Happy Monday. How's everyone doing right now? It was an exhausting weekend. I actually want to talk about that for a minute first. There's a little bit of crypto news going on right now. I haven't been able to really check too much, so we'll get into that in a second, but I just had to wait. I just had to go get my passport, and I had to expedite that passport, and I spent literally 9 hours waiting at the passport agency in Miami. And then I was down there with Lucas, Blockchain Boy, and we had a great time, right? We had a fantastic time at the hotel. That hotel was immaculate. They gave us a free upgrade, so we had 2 queen size rooms inside. Like, I had never stayed in a hotel that nice. Never. The view was stunning. So I just wish I could have spent some time there. I literally was at the agency the entire time. But we're done. We're out of here. I was dog sitting before that, so I literally haven't been able to sit at my own desk in so long. It's I'm exhausted mentally, but it's Monday, which means I gotta get right into everything. So what's good, Dream? Happy to see you here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Did you just see me put it in the Discord, or did you see it just from YouTube, just automatically? I'm about to cross 200 subscribers. You see that? 195. I'm coming for you. We're cruising. Okay, so I already went through everything this morning, just curiosity. I haven't looked at the charts in a while. So Bitcoin is doing exactly what we expected, right, Dream? Remember when we were hold on, let me turn this to the actual, I think it's on KuCoin. No, it's not. My cat is meowing outside the door. Is it all-time index history? It is. Okay, so I don't know if you remember this, Dream, but we saw the divergence happening here on Bitcoin, right? This is the daily chart. You'll pass me. Hello. Oh, I don't know if I'll pass you, dude. You're at 500. You're cruising along. We saw Bitcoin's price was holding up, but the RSI was coming down, so the RSI was getting weaker. We didn't have that much power, and right after the XRP lawsuit, where Bitcoin came straight back down to honestly a little bit lower than where it was hanging out, right? If you look, like, this is kind of lower than where it was hanging out up here, right? So it was losing some steam, so we expected it to crash down to that line that I drew, right around 28,000. Right? So that's what's happening on the daily chart right now. We are crashing down. We'll probably go straight down to the 28,000 range. I think between 28 and 27.5 is probably where we'll find the next level of support. So we're just hanging for a period of time here. Well, no, the direction's clear. We're no longer just hanging for a period of time. I got the notification from Discord lit. That's what I like to hear. I sent it to the Crypto Night Discord and those investors, so hopefully we get a mixture of people. But I didn't give anyone really any warning because I just got down to sit down. Well, let's go through a little bit more, right? XRP, okay? I said this on a live stream while I was on vacation. You might remember that, vacation. Gonna say it very loosely, but we were cruising up. XRP was coming back up. It looked like it was about to make that second leg of the march up to $1. Someone asked what my thoughts on XRP was, like if we were in the clear and if we were going to rocket forward for the rest of the year. I explicitly said no, we will not be rocketing forward because the SEC is going to clap back. The SEC is going to hit back pretty aggressively, right? Because that Ripple lawsuit was only a partial win, and honestly, it was not that insanely good. It was phenomenal. I'm going to take that back. It was a phenomenal win. We love to see it, but there's still a lot that Ripple has to do to defend themselves, and the SEC didn't just take it sitting down. They actually are fighting back aggressively right now. So even if the SEC appealed, Ripple could win again. That's facts. They could win again, but the SEC is going to appeal the case. So it puts them back into limbo. I talk about this constantly. Let me go to my face real quick. The markets hate uncertainty, okay? I say this all the time. The markets hate uncertainty. Even if we all know that Ripple will win that lawsuit again and XRP not be deemed a security, even in the face of that certainty that most of us have a belief in, right? And the market doesn't like the idea that the SEC is going to sue Ripple again, and we'll go back into that limbo of there is no clear jurisdiction here. There is no clear set in stone law. Now, there is just because they're appealing it doesn't mean the thing goes back automatically. So until they get the verdict from an appeal, then XRP is not a security when it's on those dexes, when it's on exchanges. So it's good for the industry as a whole, but still the market does not like uncertainty. And so we see XRP come back down. We see XRP start calming down a little bit again. It's down almost 20% from that second peak here. It's down, what's it down from the absolute peak? It's down 26%, so we've got a quarter of its move entirely erased. You just got to be cautious. That's why I was saying right here, I was like, no, just take some profits. You'll never go broke taking some profits. As long as you don't like overextend any of it, you'll be okay. So we'll see. I doubt, like the charts are saying that XRP would come back down to here, right? Would come back down to 50 cents, give or take. I don't know that XRP will come back that far again because this is a fundamental shift that happened and it is definitely for the better. So I don't know that we'll see XRP bleed down to 50 cents again. So it's probably time for some new territory. It could be at support here. Look at this. We could actually be at support here, so maybe it doesn't bleed anymore. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I just hope people locked in some of their profits. So everything is a little bit bearish after analyzing. After looking at Bitcoin, everything is a little bit bearish. And we can see on the charts today, everything is partially doing what we like doing for our setups. Market will most definitely be sold with any thoughts of a positive dip. Sell the high, buy the dip. Facts, right? You gotta sell high, buy low. Sorry. Okay. Dream, you know Crypto Chaos, right? You're familiar with Lewis Crypto Chaos. My problem with all of these patterns right here is that it's like technically exactly what we look for, but this giant wick is stressing me out. Something happened and we have to uncover what happened here to see if it's going to continue the pattern or if we're going to rise back up, right? I'm about to show you all of the things. He was on TikTok. He got his account banned a bunch of times. He's a really great guy. Really great guy, but he makes like troll videos. He just trolls everyone who makes content on TikTok about crypto. But he's like, so he triggers a lot of people, but he's a phenomenal person. Because he triggers everyone with his content, he's like an intention, it's a character he plays, that Crypto Chaos dude. So because of that, people report his videos because he's just pulling hair, like he's triggering everyone, so they get mad. But look at what this dude gave me, okay? He gave me an entire, can you see this? Like an entire setup. This is something that I was looking for, but like months down the road, Dream. He literally just gave me this. Insane. I'm assuming you know what this is, the live sound card. Not only that, he gave me a new microphone to use. And like a fancier one. Mine here is not suspended, it's like screwed in. This one is suspended. And he gave me a new mic arm for it. He gave me an entire bag of stuff. And the microphone that I have right now is good and it gets the job done. It's phenomenal, but it plugs right in through a USB. These are like, this microphone is like an actual fancy one. I don't even know I don't know how to do any of this. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I still have to figure it out. Then, I'll show you that in a second. Then he gave me a statue of Floop, which I think is pretty amazing. And because right now I'm just using a J5 Create little like desktop monitor. I don't even know what they're called. Like the little cameras that are rectangular that you put on top of your computer screen for meetings or whatever. He gave me a literal green screen. Dude, what? What? How wild. How wild. For what? Like, I just went to go see him. Because he lives down near the passport agency. So Lucas and I, Blockchain Boy and I, just went down to see him. And he's like, here, they banned my account, so I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Do you want it? And I was like, I have to pay you for this. And he's like, I will not accept your money. I'm going to throw it out or you're going to take it. And I was like, all right. I get all this gear, you get all this gear given free. I can't compete, bro. Dude, I was not expecting it. I am eternally grateful for him. I still have to figure out how to set all of it up. I literally don't know how to do any of it. So we'll see. I gotta find the time for it because right now my sole focus is pumping out TikTok videos. I have to just like take it more serious than I have been taking it. I have to 250,000 on TikTok before the end of the year. That is my goal. 250,000. Sounds outlandish because we only got 5 months left. I think that if I can be a machine and push out content 3 videos a day instead of the 1 video a day that I've been doing, I think we'll get there. I think we'll get there, Dream. Those investors will get there, and then I can make the clothing line and I can do all these cool things because I'll have a little bit of money coming in from TikTok because TikTok pays handsomely for videos. Everyone says YouTube is like the best monetization tool for videos, and while that may be true for longer form content, for short form content, TikTok destroys. TikTok destroys. I was going to show you my analytics on YouTube, but I don't know if I can like disclose all of the details on those pages. But like, in order to need 10 million monthly views to get paid on short form content for YouTube, TikTok, you need 10,000 followers, and then you get one video go viral and they'll pay you $1,000, $500. Okay, now we're just gonna go over the charts real quick. You deserve all that is given to you. Thank you, Dream. It means a lot. Last week was shitty for me mentally. Very, very shitty. So hopefully making it through. So this is Ethereum. I feel like I've told you this so many times now, but what I look for is this VWAP, the volume weighted average price. I look for us to have clear direction with it, which means this blue line is either above or below the price action continuously for the entire morning, and then that tells me clear direction for what I'd like to trade. So Ethereum has stayed below this middle VWAP all morning, which means we're in a clear downtrend, and that is also backed up by Bitcoin's daily chart. When we looked at it, we are clearly in a downtrend for crypto for the time being. The RSI is a little bit oversold right now on a very minute time scale, so maybe we'll have a bounce and come back up to this middle VWAP before we continue on making a lower low. This massive candlestick changes things up a little bit for me. Some news came out a couple hours ago that I'm gonna have to go find, but this massive candlestick does change my analysis, and it's present across all cryptocurrencies right now. Everything has an extraordinarily similar pattern right now. Solana's a little bit different. HBAR was going up. XRP is going down pretty aggressively, actually. Aptos, right? You see it across everything, which means something ubiquitous just came out. Something ubiquitous. We all have the same mental wars. Thanks for letting me know that we all have moments. Dream? Literally everyone has moments. It's like, some people can just hide it a little bit better than others, I think. I'm not one who can really hide it too well. We all have our moments, right? That's life. That like explicitly is life. The yin and yang is not just like some weird symbol. It's not just some cool thing to say like, oh, good and bad, everything. It really is. If we have a swing of emotions and 30% of your days you're happy, 30% of your days you're going to be sad. Happy and sad are opposite. Like you don't have to be happy all the time. At least I don't think so. Like everything needs some balance. So if you're angry for 5% of the time, that means you might be loving for 5% of the time. Okay. I want to look explicitly for what happened right here that caused that spike. So that was 4 hours ago, and it caused Bitcoin to plummet by 3%. Not crazy, but definitely pretty intense. So I'm looking here on Crypto Panic, and we will go back 4 hours ago and see if any massive news stories came out. Probably about Bitcoin, because I imagine Bitcoin has to, like this would be a Bitcoin thing to move the entire market. So miners have produced 800,000 blocks on the Bitcoin network. OpenAI co-founder made a crypto coin, WorldCoin. That's interesting. Oh, maybe it's WorldCoin. Iris scan might reveal more information. ICP does biometrics like that. Binance lists WorldCoin. I think WorldCoin caused this news. The markets didn't really like WorldCoin. Maybe people... Let's look up WorldCoin. What was the symbol? WLD? Wild. WLD. Maybe people were taking money to go to WorldCoin? I don't know. Is that from the government selling Bitcoin? I don't know. It could be. They moved a lot over to Coinbase not too long ago to do it. So WorldCoin's up 55% on the day when it got listed. So maybe it's possible that a lot of money is just flowing. It's only got history of today. What is the volume for today? Market cap divided by volume is 122%. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, look at how much volume is happened here. It'd be interesting to see the flow of money. I got token sniffer here because of Udream. Where is it? Oh, heat map. Not using it for the heat map. I use it for the flow, the volume flow. WorldCoin's gonna be going crazy right now. Get out of here. If it even has it. This is actually going to be good insight to see if they even have WorldCoin on this. It doesn't look like they do. I don't see WLD anywhere. And with that much volume, you know for a fact it's got $330 million of volume. Okay, it's not as big as it looks now because Bitcoin did a lot more than that. Got some knocking going on outside. Good old token sniffer. I used it in one of the classrooms last week. Yeah, they don't have it. So they only have more established coins. I think WorldCoin might have been the reason that things dumped a little bit, because that was 4 hours ago. Anything else 4 hours ago? Yeah. Bitcoin's Bollinger Band's tighter than ever. That tells you that there's going to be a massive move for Bitcoin. Whenever we see a compression on the price of Bitcoin like this, like it's very clear that there's going to be a large move that comes. Okay, well, I'm not going to take any trades today, I don't think. Although, maybe I'm a little premature with that. I believe I'll probably end up trading a Bitcoin or an Ethereum. Everything else looks a little bit... Where everything is explicitly the same pattern, I'd rather trade something with more volume and a more predictable pattern. The more volume it has, the harder it's going to be to manipulate the price, so I'd rather just trade that if I had the option. So I'll probably end up trading Bitcoin or Ethereum. If I do today, it looks like we might make another leg down, but I don't feel comfortable entering a position this far away because if we went up on Ethereum, that's 0.7%. If we went back down, that's 0.7. So I'd be risking one to making one on that trade, which is not the greatest ratio for me. Some people told me they clicked off when I said I used Token Sniffer. It's a good starting point. Still try and check with what it says. If it's a smaller project or something that you haven't really heard of before, I think you almost have a responsibility to check out the contract, and I don't know how to code, so Token Sniffer is a phenomenal addition. Phenomenal addition. 100%. Good work on it. Yeah, you killed it finding that. Ethereum has not had any moves in a while. You look at the compression here on the daily chart. Things are cooking in together. Like, we're coming less and less volatility, right? So there's got to be some level of an explosion soon. We'll see which way it moves. It'll be very interesting to see which way this thing moves, up or down, because I think I could probably see it coming down, breaking below, and then coming up. But I'm honestly very biased when it comes to Ethereum, Bitcoin stuff. Let me check Discord RQ. Yes. All right. Data Lake. That's not what I wanted. This is a coin that I just did research on in the Crypto Night Discord to talk about. We did it on Wednesday. So what day is Wednesday? I actually went in and bought some. So the 19th. Yeah, right around here. I think I bought it like... I forget what price I bought it, but I'm up very, very small. I want you to look at how small this market cap is, okay? Dream. So this is Data Lake. What they're doing is there's a lot of unused data in hospitals on patients. So what they're doing is creating an ecosystem where they sell that data to scientists. However, they remove any personal identity. So all it is telling people about you, but nobody knows that it's you. It could be literally anyone in the hospital, but then you get paid for that information. They're using cryptocurrency, cryptography to make sure that there's a separation. You get paid in Data Lake. And it's very fascinating. It's a cool use case for decentralized science, right? The problem, I like everything. I don't like the taxes that they have on the network. So buying and selling has its taxes. You also have to lock up your tokens for a period of time, which is good for speculators, not great for people getting paid in it. But you see the self-reported circulating supply is 1.27%. So disgustingly small circulating supply compared to the fully diluted supply. The fully diluted supply is 15 million. The fully diluted supply is 15 million, and only 1.2% of that is on the market right now, which means circulating supply for this cryptocurrency is about $160,000. The circulating supply for this cryptocurrency is $160,000. All it's going to take is one partnership with the hospital to rocket that past. Because with the research that we were doing, the research I was doing is showing that two things. It's showing, one, each patient's data is ranging anywhere between 100 or It ranges anywhere between like $1,000 to $5,000 per patient of valuable data that scientists would be willing to pay. It also said just in Europe alone, because this is a project based out of Poland, just in Europe alone, the market is $100 billion. Just in Europe. So with that in mind, I took a small position, knowing that I might get diluted out of existence, because even just going to 12%, which would still be pretty bad, is a 10x dilution. I still wanted to, because it's an insane, I like it. I want some exposure to decentralized science, and this was extraordinarily small. I'm totally ready to lose the money I put into it, but since we did the classroom, it is up a little bit, and so it just makes me pseudo-anonymous. But would they give traits that would make you identifiable? Sounds like a money maker. It's like, I'm sure that, well, actually I'm not sure. It's possible that someone could reverse engineer it and figure out who you are based off of all the details that they get, but at the same time, why would they do that? I don't see any value behind doing something like that. Your data is already in the hospital, so it's, I guess, kind of similar to saying like someone could hack into the hospital and break the HIPAA rules. They're doing all this in accordance with HIPAA still. And you can see right here, I got $28 in it. I think I put 25 or 20 or something like that. So we're up a little bit. The bag holder to homeowner challenge is actually not going bad. It's not performing as well as I would hoped it would perform, but if it'll load, I can show you some of the stuff in it. These are all the cryptos I hold. Hello is down pretty bad. Again, though, that's fine. We've been stagnating here for a minute. Been stagnating here for quite a minute. Kaspa. Oh, I should check out Kaspa. Kaspa is almost up 100% from where I ended up buying. And I had waited a good amount of time before I bought. I wanted that confirmation. I think it's on the KuCoin. Nope. It's definitely MEXC. There we go. Kaspa's been one that, like, I was a fan of, and now I'm very fascinated with how well it's been performing. It's that, like, positive reinforcement that you get. So I did the classroom on Kaspa and said I was going to be buying some when it was right here. And I wanted to wait for us to break out of this channel. And so when we broke out like that and pulled back, I bought it right at 2 cents. So I got in right here, I think, because I do remember being negative on it when we dipped down like that. Yeah, bought it right here, and then we went down lower, and I was like, damn it. But then we went up and down and up, and we're about to break all-time highs again on Kaspa. So this, I think, was a good success. Once we break all-time highs, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, because part of me wants to add more to the position, add to my winners as we continue to break all-time highs into the next bull market, because it's still a pretty decently small project. But I'm going to have to determine that today. We are very overextended on it, so we'll have to see. I might, if we have a dip down, I might add in anticipation of breaking all-time highs. But it's just been really cool because it's that positive reinforcement, right? I bought here, I did my due diligence, I waited to make sure we broke out, and then we continued to buy. Or not continue to buy, but it's rewarding us. It's rewarding us. $22. But here we are. Still got 35% of the portfolio in cash, so $200 of cash. And I actually have to add more cash here, because every Sunday I add 1% of the portfolio's value, which means I'm going to add $6 here. But need to get into this group you're making videos in ASAP. It's the premium Discord for Crypto Night, so it is $25 a month. You got to be fully aware of that. However, all I'm gonna say is that I made that on Caspa when all I put into it was $25. So I think it could be worth it. I think it's a good potential. The only thing that's not up in this is Hello. And I guess technically ICP as well, but I'm gonna add to ICP here. I should do it now today. So, plus you get other stuff in it, like, I am selling it to you a little bit, but I also want your opinion on it to see what your thoughts are with it. You get updates and premium watch lists, premium chat, but then we talk in like JJ, Joshua Jake's chat, PS chat, Aaron's chat. He said good morning this morning. Most of it happens in Josh's chat. A good chunk of it, because they're like actively trading all the time. But we hold classrooms. Fantastic. All right, I gotta go take a dump, Dream. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Your time's your most valuable. Wow. Your time is your most valuable asset. So hopefully you found this worth investing into. Go have a wonderful Monday. I imagine I'll probably see you on the TikTok live stream in a little bit, but I gotta make some videos here. I actually need to clean up a little bit. All right. See you later.